guys, it's Mel here. I'm back today to talk about anime. So I'm gonna share 5 animes that I've recently watched, give you a brief synopsis of each of them, my opinion, and I'm also gonna try to rate them out of 10. I'm doing my best, it's pretty hard, but yeah. I'm thinking of making this a series, so if you want some more anime recommendation, I'm gonna link a playlist up here so you can watch all the animes that I've watched recently. And yeah, feel free to leave your opinions down in the comment section and also your favorite anime so that I can check them out as well. So without further ado, here's 5 animes that I've recently watched. The first anime I want to talk about is Akatsuki no Yona. In English it's Yona of the Dawn, I think, and it's a romance anime. So this anime is about Princess Yona who lives a very peaceful life in her beautiful palace, and she has a very handsome bodyguard who's also her childhood friend. So she lives a very peaceful life until some sort of political conflict happens and she has to leave. And from that conflict, she tries to do everything in her power to become stronger, to beat her enemies. I honestly really enjoyed this anime. It's a very cute one. It's definitely romance, but it's not only that. I think there's a lot of action going on, which is really nice. I think in the anime there's not that much romance going on actually. Maybe the manga might have more romantic stuff happening, but yeah, there's definitely a very cute romantic part to that anime, which I honestly loved. But the storyline I feel like is much more than just about love, you know. It's very diverse. The character development is very nice for Yona, which is obviously a female character. So yeah, overall it's a very nice anime. It's very easy to watch. If you're looking for a romance anime, definitely watch that one because it's really nice. There's only 1 season, I think. I'm not sure if they are coming up with a follow-up, which honestly I hope so, because at the end you don't have enough of it. So I really hope that they come up with a season 2. And I really love the visuals as well. So I'm gonna give Yona of the Dawn a 7.5 out of 10, which is pretty good. Next anime I want to talk about is Golden Time. Golden Time is about a student who, after a tragic accident, lost his memories. He has no idea who he was, so he's kind of taking the opportunity of starting college to start a new life, to make new friends, to try different activities and stuff like that. So you really see him grow as a new person. I don't know how much I can tell you without spoiling anything, so I think I'm gonna stop at that. I really enjoyed this anime. It was very deep, I would say. It's very funny. It has a great storyline, but it's definitely sad. I definitely felt very sad watching it. Anything that's touching memories, I feel like it's very meaningful and deep. So watching this anime all throughout the whole show, I always had a very heavy heart for some reason. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I really enjoyed it. The only thing I'm gonna say is that I wish it had a different ending. I don't know what you guys think if you saw that, but yeah, I didn't like that ending. Try not to spoil anything, of course, but leave your opinion down in the comments. Did you like the ending or not? I'm very interested to know. I definitely hated the ending, but overall it's a very good anime. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Next anime is, I think, one of the most popular animes right now, and it is Jujutsu Kaisen. I loved that anime. I was kind of scared that it would be overrated, but I honestly think that it's a very, very good anime. I loved it. You probably know the plot, but just in case you don't, this anime is about a very ordinary boy whose life after an event takes a big turn, a very strange turn. He actually comes across a cursed item, and so he finds himself into this supernatural world. So this anime has a lot of actions going on. They have to fight a lot of very strange creatures. So if you're into action, this is definitely one anime to check out. In terms of animation, honestly, this is one of the best animes that I've seen. You're never gonna get bored, and it's very funny. And yeah, as I said, it's very popular. I think that's for a reason, a very good reason. Is it overrated? I don't know, but I really loved it. I also saw the movie the day it came out and I loved it so much. I'm gonna be honest, like in terms of movies, I think I was waiting for something a bit more, like in the storyline, because I felt like it was kind of repetitive and similar to the series, but with another character. Like, as someone who didn't read the manga, maybe like there's more to it, but just like for someone that just sees the movie only, I think it was missing like a little something, if that makes sense. But it was definitely really good. Like, the animation was really good. I went to the cinema alone and I really enjoyed my time there. But yeah, I really loved it. I love it that much that I'm probably gonna read the manga, which I usually don't, but I'm definitely gonna read this one because I don't want to wait. So yeah, I loved it that much. I'm gonna rate this a 9 out of 10. Next anime I want to talk about is Classroom of the Elite. This anime is about a very elite school that is highly considered by society and sponsored by the government. And the education system there is very different from other schools because it is very merit based. So it's a very state-of-the-art school, and every student that attends that college has a 100% employment rate, and they can find very good universities as well after that. Even though it's a very high standard school, they have a lot of freedom, but it has a lot that goes behind that. So in that school, they are ranked from class A to D, and as I said, it's very merit based. So we kind of follow the class D, that's like the worst student, and we kind of see them live with that system and how they try to rank higher, basically. Yeah, it's very hard to explain, but hopefully that makes sense. I'm kind of skeptic about this anime because it started very slow. You're on episode 1, you're like, it's okay, but like, what's going on? You don't really understand it until the end of the first season. At the end, it actually gets very, very interesting. At least for me, that's when I really got hooked. But then it was the end. I saw a ton of people rave about this anime, which I don't really understand because, don't get me wrong, it's very, very nice, but I would say it's overrated for what we have so far. It's definitely good, but I need to see more. I definitely could not give an opinion just based on what I just saw. So I think I saw somewhere that they announced the season 2. Don't quote me on that, but I'm looking forward to seeing season 2. I definitely think that it has a very great potential, but based on what I saw, I would give it a 5 out of 10. Yeah, it's a 5 out of 10, but waiting for season 2. So last but not least, I want to talk about Kuroko no Basket. As you can tell from the name, it is a sports anime, and so this anime follows the life of Tetsuya Kuroko, a basketball player. In middle school, he was part of what they called the Generation Miracles, which was a team composed of very prodigious players. So after middle school, this handful of players kind of all went their separate ways. So they all went to different schools and different like basketball clubs in high school. So we followed the journey of Kuroko, and he integrates a club with his new teammates, and one of which is Taiga Kagami. They very quickly become like a pair in that team, and so you see them evolve in their basketball game. And basically Kuroko wants to show like his old teammates how he sees basketball. He wants to show them his way of playing basketball, hence the name. And yeah, it's a very wholesome anime. I loved it so much. I love seeing like friendships within competition, and I think they did it very well in this anime. So that's probably one of my favorite aspects of it. It was really amazing, and I think this is definitely one of my favorite sports anime. I know a lot of people compare Kuroko or Haikyuu. Honestly, I think I preferred Kuroko no Basket That's my opinion. I loved Haikyuu, but I think I did prefer that anime better. But yeah, it's a very good anime, a lot of action going on, a lot of suspense between episodes. And yeah, I'm gonna rate this one a 9 out of 10, which is pretty good. So these are the animes that I've recently watched that I wanted to share with you guys. I would love to know your opinions on these, if you've seen them as well. And also if you have other anime recommendations, make sure to leave them in the comment sections. Right now I'm really struggling to find good animes to watch. Like I have a super long list, but I don't know which one to watch. And then I started watching like 4 or 5 animes, but I always change them because like it's not the right mood, which I usually don't do that. I usually just like stick to one and like finish it and then go on to another one. But yeah, it's such a struggle right now. I don't really know why, so if you can help me choose, that would be great. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!